Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Walker out there with Wembanyama. And it's Dawkins in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, we've got him in Thompson. And it's Blackman in at the 4-man position. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
5 to shoot. Fires it from 18. Stokes with a rebound. Fast break, Minnesota. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Walker. And King pulls it down. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by New Orleans. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Now here's Thompson. Down low. Here's Blackman, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Stokes. Coming off a 12-point game. Tries the spin move. Outside Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
And this is how dangerous Wemby can be from deep. You gotta respect his range.
Pass to Thompson. Intercepted. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Rupert. Back to Wembanyama. They set the pick. The 3 is up. And it's Rupert missing.
The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
Pass to Peters. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King. Here's Thompson. Second chance effort. No good on the layup.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Outside Wembanyama. And here's Walker. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers. Pass to Owens.
Here's Blackman. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's King. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
13 feet out. That's good on the jumper. It's all knotted up. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Here's King, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Peters. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Here's Stokes. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. New Orleans in the lead. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Rupert. No points so far. Here's Wembanyama. Minnesota again missing.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Owens. Thompson with a screen to the middle. Knocked loose. Here's Blackman. Walker covering. And he lobs it up top. Here's Dawkins. Wembanyama, high post. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rupert. Will it go? Kept alive by Minnesota. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up. Timberwolves trail by 8. They've got Owens. He's out there with Tari Eason. And it's King in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Owens. Here's King. Back to Eason. On the wing, Thompson. Eason, a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's King. His last outing, he had 20. And here's Barea. Pass to Cummings. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Blocked! Here's King. Blackman passes to King. Now Thompson. Here's King. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Barea. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Owens.
And they're one of the top 5 rebounding teams in the league. They put in a lot of work down low. They're an intimidating team when they're attacking the boards.
And their defense you talked about, holding opponents to a very low field goal percentage. They play alert, aggressive D that does not allow many open shots. A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New Orleans head athletic trainer. It seems like there's a little tingling and swelling around the tailbone, and they're addressing it now. The team believes that he could play on it, and if they decide to be cautious, it would only require a short window for recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Glad to hear it was not worse. I mean, you got to look on the bright side with these injury situations. Stay positive.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It's good. Owens has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Correa gets the bucket. The Pelicans lead by 10. Here's King. Ball stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Cummings. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
King, the pass to Thompson. Screen by Eason. Thompson finds Eason. Here's Blackman. Outside Eason. Here's Owens. Correa pulls it in. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Barea. Here's Gilliard. No made baskets yet. Cummings, shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Owens. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And the Pelicans call time here. The Pelicans lead by 6. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Walker's checked in. Wembanyama with it. 14 points for him. Wembanyama won't be denied.
They're really working the paint now.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Ryan, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Stokes. Pass to Dawkins. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Dawkins has got 6.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
King, the pass to Blackman. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 6. Right side, Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's King. Thompson outside. Pass to King. Back to Thompson. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Henderson misses.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Stokes. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Stokes. Hey, expanding his range. Pelicans cleared away. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Thompson. 15 in his last outing. Here's Owens. Beyond the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Here's Stokes. Averaging around 5 points a game. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Blackman. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rupert, defended by Thompson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting threes.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock them down.
Here's Rupert, defended by Thompson. Here's Rupert. Shoots over Thompson. Minnesota again missing. To the inside. Here's Owens. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Offensive board. Here's King. Pass to Thompson. The layup off target. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Stokes. Here's Dawkins. Offensive rebound. Stokes, that's good. Stokes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Dawkins. Outside Wembanyama. Walker sets a screen. Steps back. Elbow shot on the way. Counted. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
Here's King. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Chris Finch, and Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late season push.
You know, right now for New Orleans, holding steady at the 2 spot, I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
I'm sure it keeps them up at night. That's the power of the power rankings, about equal to half a cup of coffee.
Well, if it's going to keep them up, I have a product that should put them to sleep. I got all the products, baby.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Stokes in at the 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen! Here's King. Here's Peters from downtown to the left wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. King, the pass to Marks. Connects from downtown. Marks has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Rupert. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Walker. And they recover it. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's King. Pass to Marks. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's King. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Thompson scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
You see the incredible athleticism. Amen Thompson just slashing his way to the cup with ease.
Pass to Stokes. And here's Wembanyama. With the fadeaway. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Now Thompson. Here's King. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Wembanyama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the shot goes down. And now a three-point Minnesota lead. The Pelicans have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Peters. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Minnesota on D. Here's King. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Three-pointer. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to King. To stop the run, and he hits the jump shot. King's got 4 points in the quarter. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Stokes. Out to the wing. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He shoots a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Pass to Stokes. And a nice finish on the layup. Stokes has got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And the free throw, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. There's a screen. Here's Rupert. Second shot opportunity. The big man, Wemby for 2.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Thompson outside. Bassey, pass to Marks. Right wing. Here's King. Give him 8. Stokes with the rebound. Stokes has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Henderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Thompson comes in for King. And on the 2. Timberwolves shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Owens out there with Henderson. Then it's Asar Thompson, and it's Blackman in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Gilliard to take the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Gilliard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's King. Here's Owens from deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Jones. Back to Berea. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Gilliard. They get it back. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Here's Thompson to the left side wing. Now Henderson. Here's Owens. There's a screen from behind the arc. Henderson misses. Minnesota in the lead. Wembanyama, pass to Jones. Outside Berea. Back to Jones. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Toronto Raptors. And then Monday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
He misses the free throw.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Berea. Here's Dawkins. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the right side. Shoots. Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Owens, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Dawkins. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Blackman following the score by Minnesota. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Wembanyama against Henderson. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The Pelicans pull it in. Kings got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he slams it in one-handed.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Jones from outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Stolen by Jones. Outside Berea. Pass to Jones. Back to Berea. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Owens. Here's the 3. And Dawkins pulls it down. Wembanyama with it. Henderson picks him up. Wembanyama with the easy touch.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
King. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Outside for Wembanyama. Now Jones. Jones sets a screen to the paint. And the dunk by Jones.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Here's King, defended by Jones. Pass to Owens. They need this. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Eason's checked in for the Pelicans. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Down low. Stolen by Thompson.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Here's King. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Walker. Wembanyama down low. Over Owens. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Walker.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Chalk up 2 there. King's got 10 points here in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Blackman. Pass to King. There's the drive. Rupert grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 7. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Now here's Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 46.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's King. Deflected. Here's Dawkins. Wembanyama screen. Puts up a 3. Dawkins' shot is off. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's King. Pass to Blackman. Just 5 on the clock. King pass to Thompson. And he converts the layup.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Stokes. Here's Dawkins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's King. Now Thompson. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Stokes. Walker sets a screen from downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. Got to be tougher defensively.
The Pelicans call timeout. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's King. Outside Henderson. Uncovered. It's good.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. It's Denton. Wembanyama. Yes! Using that window!
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
And a one-handed slam!
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Bam! Sweet!
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Knocks it loose. Here's Stokes. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Henderson. Banks it home. Big shot.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. For 3. It's cleared away by Thompson. Going inside. It's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Oh, they get a hand on it.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.